Well, Alice in Wonderland, a very popular favorite on the movie screens, is coming to the Des Moines Playhouse this weekend, right?
That's right.
So we're joined by Katie. She plays the Mad Hatter, one of the most iconic roles in this film.
Yeah.
I imagine also maybe a little bit of a tough role to play.
You know what? I get very hot and sweaty because I am in a very ornate,
Yes.
full garb and a lot of running around, a lot of, yeah, so
With
it's
the
pretty
big
chaotic.
hat
Oh,
and-
the
oh my
big
gosh.
hat, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
For
cool.
sure, yeah.
So Katie, we were just talking during the break. So this is your fourth or fifth production with the Playhouse.
Yeah.
What made you want to be a part of Alice in Wonderland?
Well, man, it's just so well known,
Yeah.
but I think primarily because of, I think a lot of people think of the animated Disney movie
Right.
when they hear Alice in Wonderland.
Right.
But actually the play that we're doing is based off Lewis Carroll's books from the 1900s.
And they're different.
They are a little bit different. It's such a fun, crazy story, which
Yeah.
is just so fun to be a part of. But the cool thing about this show that we're doing, I mean, there are characters that people are familiar with, like the Mad Hatter, the Queen of Hearts,
Yes.
you know, Tweedledum and Tweedledee. But there are also characters in the books that are not in the movie. So
Okay.
like the Mock Turtle and the Griffin and the Red Queen and the White Queen, they're all in the play. So it's just
Okay.
a really cool way to see it kind of in a different way that maybe a lot of people aren't familiar with.
Yeah, absolutely. That is super cool. I guess
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot here because I didn't know it was a theater production,
Yeah.
and I also didn't know that there were some kind of key differences
Yeah.
between the books and the
Disney movie,
The
yeah.
Disney movie.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's your favorite part about doing all this? You spend months preparing,
yeah,
and this
yes.
weekend's kind of the big opening weekend.
Right,
So
yeah.
what motivates you to do this?
Man, it's just so fun. My favorite part of being a part of a theater production is the different people that are involved.
Yeah.
And so just seeing how they all have grown in their roles. There's some children in it that play the spades in the Queen's Court, and then the Dormouse is a fourth grader, but then also some adults that are in it as well. It's just so fun to be a part of something like this.
Yeah, and when you do a Playhouse production, you're taking time out of, a lot of people obviously have full-time jobs.
Yes.
This is not Broadway where you
Right.
necessarily are making
Yeah.
lots of money,
Yeah,
doing this kind
for
of thing.
sure.
You can see some video here from the production. You guys have obviously put a lot
my
of
gosh.
work into this. What is your favorite part of the show?
Well, I would say, gosh, doing the tea party scene is crazy and hectic and loud and fun.
Yeah.
Jeez. But you can maybe kind of see in the footage here that we're performing this in the round, which
Okay.
is a little bit different than what you might expect in a theater production. So this is all of the action, all of the fun stuff is happening right in the center, and the audience is on all four sides.
Oh, cool.
So there's really no bad seat in the
Yeah.
house, and you're right in the midst of the action. There's
Yeah.
a point in the tea party scene where I chuck a donut at Alice, and my aim is kind of bad. It's often bounced off the leg of an audience member because you are right there, and that's what makes it so fun.
It's an interactive experience.
It truly is an interaction. It's so fun. Yes.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think that you'll get lots of people wanting to come and
hope
see
so,
this.
yeah.
Obviously, kids can come, families, adults, you name it.
Absolutely, yeah.
People can go online. When's opening night?
Well, actually, we had opening night already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, last
Okay.
Friday was opening night. We
Got
had
it.
4 performances Saturday and Sunday.
That's right. I knew that,
No,
yes.
that's okay. The next 2 weeks, we have a Friday night at 7, and then 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. So the next 2 weeks, lots of opportunities to see the show.
That is so great.
Yeah,
Yes,
yep.
go in, and if you need something to do this weekend, even though our weather is beautiful,
I
and lots of
know.
people want to get outside,
I know.
but that's okay. It's so worth it.
Yeah.
This crew, they work so hard to put these
For sure.
productions together.
Yes.
So thank you so much for
Yes,
joining
of course.
us.
Thanks for having me.